Hey, Scott Machine Gun Dad, welcome back to my channel. If you saw the header, this is about a Volunteer Arms Commando Mark 45. I did a thing. Let's show it up close. We moved in close on the Commando Mark 45. Just to let you know, there is no writing on the other side. Now, first of all, from this position, you'll notice it has the I don't know what they call it, a clearance bend or whatever to make the gun eject more evenly. It actually works. Nick had problems with that, I did not. But up here are your standard roll markings of the manufacturer. And then back here on the rear of the receiver, you have your Mark 45 and your serial numbers. Those are the only markings on the gun. So if you ever see one for sale, if you want to know what model it is, you want to check by the rear sight on the left hand side. That's where the model number is. Let's move back out. You just saw the very limited markings up close. One of the things I mentioned up close was how they beveled out the top of this compared to the original Mark III. I would assume that would allow for more clearance on the brass coming out of the gun. Before we get into details, let's go shoot it. Nick. Go to the other one. We shot it, Nick and I, 15 rounds each. And to be truthful, it was complete hodgepodge. There was Blazer, aluminum case, there was lead reloads, there was Winchester, there was Remington, there was Winchester range ammo. Each magazine probably had at least 6 different kinds of ammo in it. There were lead nose reloads. You shot it, did I shoot it first or did you shoot it first? I don't even remember. We shot so many things today I can't even remember. I think Nick shot it first. So
I believe so, because I remember complaining about the bent up and then you yelled at me whenever you started shooting it, saying how it didn't affect it too much. Yeah. I think I shot it first.
Well, give me a review and I'll give you an idea why I think that didn't affect me.
Okay. It's basically the same general shape as the last Commando we shot, and it's overall general controls of a Thompson. So if you know how to shoot any of that, that's basically what you're doing with a couple differences. Namely, like there's a paddle mag release here and a couple other things, but the front foregrip is really comfortable. It helps you keep everything on target. It didn't jump around at all. The sights, other than I had issues with the bent up ejection port, because for me, the way I was holding it, I could have been holding it wrong, but it came right in the line of my sight picture, so I could see about the top end of this blade here, and then the rest of it was blurred out by the bent up piece of metal. But for the most part, I hit every shot. Kind of. I'm still a bit of a crappy shot, but stock's good.
You don't like peep sights.
Yeah, I do not like apertures at all. But the gun is serviceable. It ran well, and yeah, it's basically a semi-modified Thompson.
Well, it's not.
Well, in operation,
but it looks like it.
It's dressed up to be one.
To be truthful, when we did the Commando Mark III, I'm like, okay, I've got my Commando. I fulfilled my urge to relive my childhood, and then this came up at an auction for $200 less than the Commando Mark III, and I'm like, oh my god, this is like half of what they go for. So I got it and the gun's in really great shape. And the reason I got it is I thought it used unmodified Thompson mags. This is the magazine that came with it, Thompson mag. It does not. For anybody that has a semi-automatic Thompson car, West Hurley, you're aware that they oblong out the hole in the back to make it long. Well, so does this. So if you have a semi-automatic car or auto ordnance Thompson, it uses that magazine. It doesn't use the full auto Thompson magazine. As I said, we shot 15 rounds each out of it. It ran flawlessly. I was able to hit with it if I took the time to actually use the sights. There was a lot. It was a very cloudy day today, and the sun came out when we were shooting this, and I got a lot of glare off the side of this. So I had to really pay attention. The reason I don't think this bothers me, it's not really in the line of sight. My eyes are so bad I have to shoot one-eyed. So I don't have that peripheral vision trying to move this around. I think this is a combination of you're seeing this with your left eye at the same time your right eye is trying to look by it, and your eye, you haven't taught yourself to look past things, so your eye's focusing on something that's closer than the front sight. You have to focus on the sight. It's kind of like when you look through an ACOG and the post is sticking up. If you do it enough, you get to the point you don't even see the post. You just see the crosshairs. But it's you have to do it over and over and over and over and over. Again, you'll get it. You'll get there. Overall, shooting a gun, I liked it. I thought it was fun. I hit what I was aiming at. What if I took my time? Would I recommend you buy one? As I mentioned with the last one, there are no spare parts. If you get one in this condition for $600, yes, buy one. If you get one and it's $1,000, I'd say no, I wouldn't buy it. But for $600, I think I did okay. It's fun. That's what it's about, being fun. We'll see you again.